if you know this one secret, it will be very difficult for you not to succeed. Listen. Upfront expectations. Upfront expectations. That is what I want us to discuss on this week's episode of Minutes with MinistaMike. Upfront expectations. This is about clearly communicating what you require or anticipate right from the start. You communicate what you want, what you require, what you anticipate right from the start. It is a major thing, especially a secret that the wealthiest and the most successful people use. They always communicate whatever they require before any goal or before any plan is even executed. They are upfront with their expectations. And that is what I want you to think about for a couple of minutes. Are you upfront with your expectations, especially about your life? I'm not talking about other people. I'm not talking about being upfront about your expectations with your friends, with your family, with your workers, with your co-workers or your lovers. No, I am saying, are you even upfront with your expectations about yourself? Are you communicating clearly what you require of yourself? Are you communicating clearly what you anticipate right from the start? See, whether it's in a relationship or at work or your personal endeavors, it is very important for you to be explicit. For you to be explicit about your expectations, because it will help create a strong foundation for whatever it is that you are building. Being upfront with your expectations will create a strong foundation for whatever it is that you are building. It minimizes confusion. Most of us are confused because we don't even know what we are expecting from ourselves. We are confused in our relationship because we are not upfront with our expectations. We are confused at work because we are not upfront with our expectations. So today, I want us to gain insight and wisdom from these upfront expectations. I want you to start communicating clearly, most especially to yourself, what you expect from yourself. See, everybody requires something, and you require something from yourself. When you are upfront about your expectation, it will align with everybody's effort. It will set the stage for growth, for accountability. You cannot hold yourself accountable if you are not even expecting anything from yourself. So the question is, what are you expecting from yourself? Are you upfront about those expectations? That is the only way for you not to be confused, and that is the only way for you to grow and for you to hold yourself accountable and be a responsible human being. So how can you use this to succeed? The first thing I want you to do today or this week is to establish clarity from the get-go. Establish clarity. Define your needs. Make sure it is clear. Define your goals early on. If you're involved with someone, let it be clear. This is the reason why we are involved. This is the reason why we're in the relationship. This is the reason why I took this job offer. This is the reason why I am going for this promotion. This is the reason why I want to go and do my PhD or I want to do another master's. Being clear like that will rid your mind of any form of confusion. You will be able to define your needs and your goals early on. Any form of confusion will disappear. So when everyone knows what is expected, especially when you know what is expected of you, there is no room for misinterpretation. There is no even room for misrepresentation, and it becomes easier to work towards your vision. What the vision that you've shared, the target that you've communicated clearly, the expectations that you've been upfront about will not breed any form of ambiguity. There is clarity. That is one way for you to use this upfront expectation words to succeed. And also, you build trust via transparency. You cannot build trust without being transparent. Do you understand me? You cannot build trust without being transparent. So it's important for you to know that being upfront about your expectations will help build trust through transparency. Openly sharing your expectations shows that you respect the other person. Openly sharing your expectations shows that you are honest, and people will trust you because of your honesty. It will build trust, and it will develop a positive environment where every single individual feels valued and they feel accountable. So today, go out, go to your workplace, be it with yourself, be very, very transparent. All right, build trust with people through your transparency. And it's also important that you know that when you are upfront with your expectation, it will prevent misunderstanding. And if you can prevent misunderstandings, you will discover that you succeed more, because people will know, oh, this is what Mike is expecting from me, this is what I'm expecting from him, and boom, success is easy when we all know what we expect from each other. Do you understand me? So it's important for you to be upfront in your expectations so that you get rid of any misunderstanding. See, addressing potential issues right away will help deal with any form of misunderstanding. By laying out your expectations, you avoid future conflicts. You avoid future conflict, and you ensure that everyone is on the same page with you. You ensure that everybody that is on the table, they are moving in the same direction. See, people can easily misinterpret anything that you did not clearly communicate. People can easily do whatever it is they want because you are not upfront with your expectations. So it's important for you to clearly define and clearly communicate your expectations. So that's what I want you to do today. That's what I want you to do this week. And as I tie this episode up, it's important for you to know that when you are upfront with your expectations, you encourage accountability. And I said it before, accountability is very important to your success. You cannot really go for growth and go for success if you don't want to be accountable. So encourage accountability, clear expectations, hold people responsible for whatever it is that you want them to do for you, or whatever it is that you want yourself to do for yourself. If you are not clear about what you demand from yourself, you cannot hold yourself accountable, and whatever you cannot hold yourself accountable for, you cannot succeed on. It's difficult for you to be able to succeed in whatever it is that you do when there is no expectation that you can hold yourself accountable for. So this is what I want you to do. See, when individuals know that they are expected to deliver one or two things, when they know what they're expected to deliver, they are more likely to take ownership of their actions. It's clear you want this room to be swept. It's important for you to sweep it. If you assume that the person that is expected to sweep the room knows that they expect to sweep the room, they can shelve their accountability. They can literally do away with that responsibility. You know why? Because there is no clear-cut communication of what you expect. And also, it's about you. If you don't expect yourself to write 5 paragraphs on the book that you said you want to author, it will be difficult for you to succeed because you will not be able to hold yourself accountable. And finally, this week, see, when you are upfront about your expectations, it creates a foundation for growth. You will be able to grow because you know clearly what you want for yourself and from yourself. Upfront expectations provide a benchmark for progress. You'll be able to measure yourself against your expectation. That is a benchmark that will help you to track maybe you are progressing. As goals are met, they become stepping stones for further development, and they become stepping stones for continuous improvement. But when there is no clearly defined expectations, how can you measure your growth? How can you measure your improvement? It becomes difficult because the goalpost keeps moving. The goalpost keeps moving. See, this is what I want you to remember as you go into your week. When you set clear expectations early, you empower yourself and you empower other people to achieve remarkable success. So that is the secret that the high and mighty of this world use. They set clear expectations and they are upfront with the expectations that they set. So go this week and be upfront with your expectations from yourself and from people around you. Thank you, and I will talk to you next week. Bye for now.